Hi, I'm Liz. Welcome to the channel. I am a medical technologist and pharmaceutical chemist with over 30 years of experience in the healthcare sector and pharmaceutical and medical device industry. Today, I'm here to talk about weight. Again. Yep. I used to be 100 pounds heavier than this. It was years ago that I started looking at keto, and I got some results with that, and I fell off the wagon and on the wagon and would gain some weight back and lose some weight. It was only until I went carnivore in November of 2022 that I lost most of the weight. I also lost a bunch of medical conditions that were making my life miserable, and I got my life back. So that is where I'm at now. But what I realized is that when I do videos, number one is that I don't ever stand up. So this is what I look like. Could have been Jabba the Hutt for all you know, from the neck down. It's kind of important that you see me because I'm giving you diet advice. How do you know it's actually effective? Another thing I'll mention is that I do not have a before picture, and that is no lie. I actually would hunt people down when I was overweight. If someone snapped a photo of me, I would literally hunt them down and beat them senseless with their camera. Now, that being said, there are two photos, I believe, that are in the possession of others for different reasons. I think I can get a hold of one of those. And if I can, I will post it on the channel and I'll show you what that looked like before, because everybody likes a good before and after photo. I think it's great. These people who track their progress, they plan to lose weight, they do a picture, of them in their underwear when they're overweight so they can show, the after picture and everything. Oh, by the way, not going to happen. Me and my undies on a video, I don't have the bravery to do that, but kudos to the people who do. However, this is me. Best I can do right now is just show you what I look like now. So, not flashing, just full disclosure. This is what I look like. And I'm pretty happy with the weight I am. I feel great, have energy, fit into clothes. I'm not really unhappy with my weight, but I hit a plateau. I've got about 10 more pounds that I want personally to lose in order to be kind of more like I was when I was younger. I want to be the weight that I typically was most of my life, which is about around 10 pounds lighter. But I can't, I'm not there yet. Why am I not there yet? If carnivore is so effective, what am I doing? So, can I do it? Can I lose the weight? Can I lose the rest of the weight? Yes. Do I know how to lose the rest of the weight? Yes. Why haven't I done that? Well, that's a deep, dark hole that we need to crawl down and discuss. So, let's talk about it right here on the Carnivore Science Channel. So, what do you need to do to lose the last little bit of stubborn weight? I'm sorry, I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm going to sit down now if it's okay with you. So, what is it that I need to do to lose the last 10 pounds? And it may not be 10 pounds, it may be 8, it may be 12, 15. I'm not 100% sure. But it's kind of like pornography. I'll know it when I see it, or feel it in this case. The answer is simple. It's called a fat fast. So what is a fat fast? A fat fast is just what it sounds like, where you basically only eat fat for a while. A lot of people do this. They mainly do it with butter. So I would probably do this. We'll probably do this with the LMNT chocolate caramel salt drink, because I don't drink coffee unless I get headaches. That's the only reason I drink coffee. I used to drink coffee and I would put butter in it and MCT oil, that kind of thing, and then drink that a couple of times a day or once a day or whatever. I lost a lot of weight doing that. But I'm trying to stay away from coffee because it's not that healthy. It's a plant, and that was my kind of cheat from carnivore. One of the things I do that's not technically carnivore. What I will do is I'm going to do, like I said, the LMNT drink, and I'm going to put butter in it. And now I don't want to walk around. People do this though. They walk around eating sticks of butter, And you can do that. It might be simpler for you to do that. I don't know how long I'm going to do it. I want to see what kind of effect it'll have. Now, I have seen this before because when I had large amounts of fat, I can also do animal fat. I have animal fat in the freezer. I mean, I can render that up. So I might do a little bit of that too to mix things up. But the question is, if I know this, if I have done this before, if I have on carnivore, I've gone several days where I've only eaten fat and I see, hey, if I eat only butter or a lot of butter, it's like I lose weight very quickly. The question is, why haven't I done it? It's a very simple answer to that. It is very hard to stop eating food. At the end of the day, when you look forward to it, it is very hard. Even for somebody like me who has gotten down to practicality, where I'm just very practical. I do not go make elaborate desserts on regular, like you can make carnivore desserts and things, or I don't make elaborate carnivore meals. You can, and I have done that when I get bored or something and I want something carnivore but different, like carnivore pizza. I did a video recently of ways that you can mix it up if you get really bored with carnivore. Most of the time, I'm just like I'm eating a ribeye, it's got butter on it, and I do this at night, and that kind of thing. It's one meal a day type of thing. So even for me, that one ribeye, though, I look forward to it. There's an emotional attachment. That is exactly why it's hard. Now, one of the things I can do, and I know I can do it, so you might see a lot more videos from me, because if I am creating content or I'm writing, I'm working on the book, or I'm doing things like that, I'm not going to think about it. My mind is not going to be thinking about eating. It's going to be thinking about what I'm doing. So I know exactly how to do it. I know what to do. So today is the first day of my butter fat fast, and I'm going to see if this works. So I don't know how long it's going to last, because my life is pretty hectic, and you have to be in the right emotional state, mental state to actually try to challenge yourself and succeed. I may fail. I don't know. I feel like the coffee fast was very successful, even though I had to come to terms with the fact that I'll never completely eliminate coffee. What I did, the reason it was successful is because I was drinking coffee every day of my life, and I was drinking several cups sometimes. Now that's not a thing anymore. I'll only have it occasionally if I need it, and that's it. I was very surprised that I was able to break. I thought coffee was going to be almost impossible to break away from, and it wasn't. It really wasn't that bad. At first, it was kind of hard because you're leaving the ritual mainly. But anyway, so I'm going to try this. I'm basically going to do it through the drinks. I may have some rendered fat, but I'm going to log what I eat, what types of fats I eat, and how much, how often, that kind of thing. And my hunger, like whether or not I'm hungry, which I know I'm not going to be, because if you're eating enough fat, and you have to eat a decent amount. If you eat enough fat, you're not going to be hungry, because fat is extremely satiating and it has a lot of nutritional value. Now, I wouldn't do this forever. This is obviously just for a small period of time to jumpstart my body into getting rid of, what it's holding on to. Another thing is, your metabolism changes over time, so it has to adjust. Now, one of the things I have noticed is that my ketone levels used to be insane. I mean, insane. Like, I think I have a video out showing you my ketone readings. Like, I had a ketone level of 6 at some point. Like, it just was going crazy. And I do know that over time, when you become fat adapted, which I am now, like your ketone levels in your blood will drop. Now, that doesn't mean you're not burning ketones. You're still burning ketones. That's just what's available, when you're doing the test in the bloodstream and stuff. So I know that, I'm fat adapted and everything because I don't touch carbs. So even incidental carbs are very small and rare. So that's an interesting change that I have seen. So it'll be interesting to do ketone readings and glucose readings and see, well, not glucose because I know that's going to be low, but the ketone readings will be interesting while I'm doing the fat fast. So I'm also going to take that information down. I don't know how long I'll do it, but I will report back after a couple of days or either a week or whatever I feel like has some results to show. So wish me luck, because, that other me is going to be yapping, going, well, you really should eat something. You need to go get something to eat because, you need some protein and blah, 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 and that's crap. Like, no, I don't. Not for a couple of days. Now, you do need to eat protein. You need protein on a regular basis, but, I'm doing this to try to jumpstart, get rid of that extra fat that my body's holding on to. So, again, let me know what your comments are. What have you encountered? If you're a carnivore, especially, like, have you hit a plateau? What did you see that works? It's amazing to me that just eating fat after the 90s and everything we were brainwashed to believe, that the more fat you eat, the more weight you lose. But it's 100% true. So let me know what you think, and wish me luck. And if you like the video, please like it. And if you want to, subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.